Hi there guys, welcome to Synergy Live. My name's Mark and I'm going to be taking you through a bit of a core session tonight. So generally take around about 30 to 40 minutes with the warm up and the cool down. So all the equipment you're going to need tonight is you basically see is make sure you've got a towel. If you have a mat, that'd be fantastic so you can get on. So the level of this course for the core class is going to be quite challenging. So what we're going to do, we're going to do about 10 exercises for about 60 seconds at your own pace. Take around about a 30-second interval and then carry on again, okay? So making sure you do have some water. So the first one we're going to do today, we're going to start off with a bit of a warm up so we can get the core temperature higher, get your heart rate raised, and just generally make sure that you don't get no injuries as we carry on. All right, so happy Friday everyone. With much further ado, we'll carry on with the class. All right, so if I get you put your hands out to the sides, and we'll do general, just small rotations to the front, starting to warm up the upper body. Nice and easy for a Friday to start off with. So we're going to go these for about 30 seconds. Importantly, warm up the entire body. Feels like it's supposed to be like this somehow. Okay, from there we're going to do 30 seconds of shoulder rotation. So just push the hands down by the side and just do some nice big shrugs to the back there. So you're rotating the shoulders all the way around. So even though we're working the core, we're pretty much working the whole body. We're using the arms and legs as well, but mainly focus on the core today. Okay, from there, placing the hands on the hips, we're going to do some rotations to the right, and then we're going to do some rotations to the left. So again, we're going to take around about 30-40 seconds doing these. We'll do these nice and slow, make sure they're nice and comfortable. So we're going to go 30 seconds to the right. Nice and easy, nice and steady warm up. Hope everyone's having a good Friday so far. Hello Armando, good of you to join the class. We'll go back to the left there. Alright, so just bring your legs in a little bit more, so shoulder apart. We're just going to do some core twists. So we're going to go each way. Best to look forward so you don't get dizzy. Just nice rotations there. Just open up the spine a little bit more. Work the obliques, nice and easy. And again, we're going to go for about 30 seconds of these. Nice thorough warm up before we start training. Okay, so now we're just going to warm up the posterior chain of muscles, the hamstrings as well. It's important we do these. So just leaning slightly forward, keeping the back straight, keeping the head up, and lean forward, keep the legs straight as well. So you should feel a bit of tension down the back of the posterior chain of muscles here. And again, we just hold that for about 10-15 seconds. Just when you stretch these, they should feel, you should feel them, but they shouldn't be super uncomfortable, okay? So just in your own time. And then from there, we're going to swap positions, do the same again on the other leg. Again, trying to keep the shoulders back and the head looking upwards so you get more strain on the back of the hamstrings there. Alright, a couple more stretches to go, then we'll do a bit of a cardio warm up and then we'll get underway. So just bring your arm across to the left hand side there, or the right hand side, which is the one we're going to use. And just push your elbow slightly across there. We're just going to stretch out the back of your shoulders. And again, just hold this for 10 seconds. And we'll swap to the other side. Right, excellent work. So now we're going to do around about 30 seconds of star jumps just to get your cardio back up a little bit before we start today, okay? So I'm just going to crack my timer on. And with the star jumps, if you haven't done these before, which I know most of you have watching this, it's just going to be nice and easy on the balls of the feet. Just up and down. And we're going to go for 30 seconds just to get the core temperature up, get the heart rate slightly raised. Okay, and take a rest. So we've done a nice little warm up now. So just make sure, guys, you do have some water with you. Keep it to the side, just in case you need to drink at any time. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to start off with first of all today, we're going to have a timer going. Like I said, every exercise we're going to do It's going to be for 60 seconds. I'm going to take a 30-second break just so we can change position. I can describe the next exercise to you, and we can carry on. Okay, so without much further ado, let's get underway. So the first exercise we're going to do today is going to be the hand back knee tucks. Okay, so best way to do these is you're starting on your bums, put the hands back to the side there, just to support the upper body. You're going to bring the knees in and you're going to extend them out. Try and keep the legs off the floor at all times. If you find it difficult, you can place them down, just bring it up and back down. So here we're working a lot of the lower core, but also the upper core at the same time. So if you want to get yourself ready, make sure you've got a nice bit of space around you. We're going to go for 60 seconds in 3, 2, 1, go. So bring those knees in and extend them out. So feel this in the front of the hip flexors and the core. And again, go at your own pace, so nice and easy. Just back in. Try and tuck them up as far as you can. Try and tuck them right in and then right out there. If you find that's too easy, what you can do is you can keep your hands off the floor and just tuck them in. That's a bit more of an advanced exercise, but it's a bit more challenging. If you want to make it a little bit easier, again, just keep your hands back, support your upper body, tuck those knees in and back and forth. You've got 30 seconds to go. So keep it going. Again, at your own pace, you can go fast, you can go slow, so it's entirely up to you how you do it with your level, okay? So a couple more seconds, another 20 seconds to go. Should be feeling a bit of a strain on the core now. And take a rest. Okay, so we've got a 30-second rest break. And the next exercise we're going to go to is going to be a marching plank. So a plank's going to be obviously in a plank position. I'm going to show you from the front, I'm going to show you from the side. And with this, we're going to do for 60 seconds as well. So it's called a marching plank. So from the side position, in this plank position, keeping the core low, bringing the legs up and down. Okay, so we've got 10 seconds to go. So get yourselves ready. And again, 60 seconds on these. In 3, 2, 1, go. So remember, lift the legs up. Doesn't have to be fast, you can go at your own pace. Try and keep the core down. Try and keep your bum towards the floor, not up like this. Keep it low so you're engaging the core. Lifting the legs up and down. And you should really try and squeeze your core when you're doing this exercise. Got 30 seconds to go. Last 10 seconds. And take a rest. Alright, 30-second break. 2 down, a few more to go yet, and just started. Okay, so the next exercise, we've got 2 to go. So we're going to do side plank hip dips, okay? So again, we're going to stay on the mat in a position, but this time, you're going to drop to one side. So from here, support yourself on your elbow. You have your leg over this side. I like to keep mine straight together. And we're just going to plank up and down like this. Okay, we're going to do a minute on each one. So when ready, 3, 2, 1, go. So keeping that core tight, and then just pushing up and down. If you want, you can bring one leg forward or one leg back, and it's exactly the same. Just bringing up and down, as long as you feel the obliques working, the core. Keep this nice and tight as doing this exercise. So you can go backwards, or my preferred position is one leg on top of the other. Also, you can put the hand out, help support yourself more. 30 seconds to go. Try and keep your back nice and straight while you're doing this. Alright, last 10 seconds. And take a break. Again, 30-second rest. So take a bit of a breather, just shake those arms off. The core should be starting to feel like it's working now. Okay, so we're going to jump on to the other side now. And again, 20 seconds left to go. And the same again, 60 seconds on each side. So making sure that you're trying not to slouch in this one. Keep the core nice and tight. Try and keep the core engaged, okay, as you're doing this. Okay, so we've got 10 seconds to go and we'll start off. 3, 2, 1, go. So keep it up. Keep the core tense. Remember to always do these at your own pace, okay? You're mainly working the obliques, spinal erectors, also the front of the abdomen there, okay? Bit of work on the shoulder as well for the support. "30 seconds to go. Remember, you can always do it backwards or forwards. If you do need to rest and stop, just carry on when you're ready, okay? Take a little breather if you need to, and then just start again. Got 20 seconds to go. And rest. Okay, fantastic work there. Hope everyone's following this workout so far. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to do now is going to be a 90-90 crunch. Alright, so again, we've got 25 seconds to go to rest. So to do this one, what I need you to do is to lie flat on your back. You can place your hands across your chest or you can place them to the side of your head. Try not to clasp them around the back of your head, okay, and pull your head forward. Try to keep the hands to the side or the front of the chest. Have the knees up in the air, feet off the floor, and a 90-90 crunch. We're just crunching up and down. And away we go. 60 seconds. Remember, if you can point out the head looking upwards, so you're not doing this. Remember, we're working the core, not the neck. Place the hands on the side or on top of the chest. Keep the knees up. Feel the core working. Got 30 seconds to go. If you find that challenging, you can always put your feet on the floor, suck the core in, and repeat. As long as you're not doing this head move, that'll be fine. And rest up. Okay, 30-second break. Good work so far. Alright, so we've done a bit of the front of the core now, so what we're going to do, we've done the obliques as well. We're going to start working on the posterior chain and muscles as well. It's very important we do the whole core. So the core consists pretty much everything around here. With the front, the abs, the obliques, spinal erectors, okay? So we've got 10 seconds to go. What we're going to do now is we're going to do some dorsal raises. So with these ones, you're going to lie flat on your belly, hands just under your chin, lifting your feet and your elbows off the floor at the same time for 60 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, go. Just remember, try and lift the chin all the way off the floor, feel the back engaging. At the same time, also lift your feet off the floor. We're working all that posterior chain. Got 30 seconds to go. Last 10 seconds. And rest. Okay, great work. Just come up in the kneeling position and do a nice little bit of a back stretch after that one. And relax. 20 seconds to go. And the next exercise we're going to do is going to be shoulder touches. Okay. So with these we're going to do a hand straight plank position. And we're going to be touching to the shoulders each time. Keeping the core in a low position. We've got 10 seconds. So what I mean keeping the core low, you try not to be like this. Try to be forward, and we're just touching on each side. Everyone ready? 60 seconds in 3, 2, 1, go. You don't need to do this really fast, it's up to you. Just make sure you keep the core low. Touch the sides. Keep breathing. Got 30 seconds. Last 10. And take a break. As always, 30-second rest. And we'll move on to the next exercise. Okay, so next one we're going to do is a plank hip twist. So again, we're going to be in a plank position because we are working the core. So, and then we're going to twist the hips side to side, like this, okay? We've got 15 seconds. So making sure you keep the core nice and low. And we'll twist to the side. 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, just twisting. Keep the feet firmly on the floor. It doesn't have to be dynamic twist, doesn't have to go away to the floor. As long as you're rotating the core and the hips. You want to make it a bit more difficult, you can go all the way down and twist round. You go faster. Think about sucking the core in when you're doing this. Try not to keep the bum up in the air. Try and keep the focus on the core. Twisting round. 30 seconds. Last 10. And rest up. Okay, good work so far. I've got a sweat on, so hopefully you guys at home are working hard too. Okay, so next one we're going to go now is we're going to do some mountain climbers. Work those hip flexors a bit more. So this is a bit more of a aerobic exercise, but we're still working the core, so it's important we do this, okay? Got 15 seconds and we're going to do some mountain climbers. So again with these, go at your own pace guys. Take it easy, go crazy. Do at your own level what you want to do, as long as you're working and putting the work in, okay? Got 3, 2, 1, go. So 30 seconds.
3 a.m. in the morning, and I'm sitting all alone. Nighttime and it's a shiver, I can feel it in my bones. 3 a.m. in the morning, and I'm sitting all alone. Nighttime and it's a shiver,
so keep going, halfway there. Just remember, try and keep your bum low when you're doing this, okay? Try not to keep the bum up in the air, make sure it's nice and low. Keep the head looking down and forward. 20 seconds. Try and make sure you drive those knees fully in. Last 10. And rest up. Okay, good work. 30-second break. And we should crack on again. Alright, so we're going to do one more exercise. We're going to take a bit of a break, have a water, and then we're going to repeat the same again. So for this next exercise, after 30 seconds, we're going to do what's called a knee bend windshield wipers, okay? So you need to lie flat on your back. Keep your knees bent, keep your feet off the floor. Hands down, supporting yourself. And all you're doing, dropping the hips down to one side. And repeat on the other side. So just like a car windscreen wiper. And again, we're going to go 60 seconds on these. In 3, 2, 1, go. So try and keep the feet off the floor.
Nighttime in the shiver.
Just rotate
I
around.
can feel it in my bones. So won't you come back, baby? Should've never walked away. And I will keep on waiting for a better day.
You can bring the knees all the way down if you want to. Entirely as far as you want to go. Extend the legs out. Make it more difficult. So just keep it nice and casual. Just like this. 20 seconds to go. And take a break. Okay, so we've got a minute rest and we're going to rinse and repeat again. So I hope you guys are like me, you've already got your sweat on, working hard, my core's already pretty tensed up. It is important that you do hydrate when you're training as well. So I have to have some water with me. So we'll just take a bit of a break, 60 seconds, and we're going to crack on again, okay? Another 30 seconds to go, and we're going to rinse and repeat. Alright guys, so break time's over, 10 seconds, and again we're going to start on, same as we did at the start of the last exercise, we're going to start with hands, back, knee tucks, okay? So this is the second and final round now. So get yourselves ready. In 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm going to keep the hands back, keep the upper body supported, tuck those knees in and out. Keep the focus on the core. Got 30 seconds. Last 15. And rest up. Okay, again 30-second break. Hope you guys are feeling it. I certainly am for a Friday night, that's for sure. Alright, so the next exercise, still got a 20-second rest break there, and we're going to go on to the marching planks again. So again, we're going to stick with the 60 seconds and a 30-second rest interval in between, okay? So again, 15 seconds, we're going to start with the marching planks. So everyone get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. So remember, keep the legs straight and just lift it up. Just like you're marching. Keep the core down. 30 seconds to go. Last 10. And take a rest. Okay, good work. A few more to go through yet. So 30-second rest. And we're going to jump back onto the side plank hip dips again. Alright, so these are only going to take 1 minute on these, on each side. Quite a challenging core exercise, but it's very important we do these. That's what their beats fantastically. And it does get your cardio up, as you can tell by my response. Alright, so I'm going to start on my right hand side. Got 5 seconds. And away you go. So just popping those hips up and down. Remember, take this at your own pace. Don't have to go too crazy. Put as much effort as you want into it. It's an effective exercise. You can rest at the bottom, as long as you're not resting too long. Keep the body nice and straight as you're doing these. Engage the core. Make sure your hips and your glutes are tight as well. 30 seconds. Last 10 seconds. And rest. Okay, fantastic. All right, so 30-second break. And we do exactly the same again, just on the other side, okay? So quick rest break. So we're doing a nice bit of workload now. Just let that heart rate drop down, let the muscle recover. Takes about 30 seconds, plenty of time, and we'll do 60 seconds of work. All right, so we've got 10 seconds to go. So get yourself back on that mat and ready. Elbow down, hand on the hip, and away we go. 60 seconds.
Shut up. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Mind the reflection test about extra, you might end up in a mess. Tell a man you are not like me, you ain't deep in the deep. No nerves, 30 pounds, and you're weak at the knees. Man, better be careful of me. I ain't just another MC. I'll spin your clock 360 degrees.
Remember, you can do these legs straight. Put one leg in front if you find your balance a little bit off. Works exactly the same. Or leg behind. Entirely up to you. Got 30 seconds to go. Also remember, you can place the hand up in the air if you want. Just to make it a little bit more challenging. Entirely up to you. Alright, last 10 seconds. And rest up. Okay, great work. 30-second rest. Hope you guys are working hard at home. So I've got a sweat on, so hopefully you're sweating just as much as you need. Okay, so now we're going to move on again to the 1990 crunch. Got 20 seconds to go. Alright, last 10 seconds. Just remember with this crunch, you're going to keep your feet off the floor. Keep the hands to the side of your head, not to the back. Don't clasp them, don't pull your neck. Keep your hands to the side and lift your shoulders off the floor. Alright, so from this position, up and down. So think about rolling your shoulders. Okay, try not to do this with the neck. Try and keep the neck upwards. And you rotate the shoulders up and down. 30 seconds. Last 10. And rest up. Alright, good work. And again, 30-second break. Now we've got a few more to go yet. So now we're down the front, we're going to do the dorsal raises again, okay? So we can stretch out the abs there and work that posterior chain. So we've got 16 seconds to go, give or take. And again, line on your belly this time. Hands under your chin. Lift the feet off the floor. And extend. In 3, 2, 1, go. So we're giving your core a bit of a break, your abs. And now we're working the back, the posterior chain of muscles. A bit of the glutes as well. And you also notice your shoulders start to engage. Pretty much all the back. Very important exercise. Don't play hard to get my temptation. Got to have you now. I ain't waiting for long. 30 seconds to go. Last 10 seconds. And rest. And again, just weigh it down in. Just stretch that back up a little bit. You can lean back like this as well. Have a bit of a break. 30 seconds. Have a stretch. Alright, good work. 20 seconds to go. And we should move on to the next one. Alright, so now we're going to go back onto the shoulder touches. We've got about another 4 exercises to go before we do a cool down. So we're pretty much nearly there, guys, so hang in there. Alright, so in 10 seconds we're going to do the shoulder touches again. So remember, hands on the floor in a plank position, and we're just alternating the touch of the shoulders. So everyone ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Keep those hips low. Keep that core tight. In 30 seconds. Last 10 seconds. And take a break. Alright, good work. Okay, a couple more to go. So the next one we're going to do is the plank hip twist. Alright, again. So we're going to be in that plank position on the elbows, keeping that core tight and rotating the hips around each side, okay? So I'm going to demonstrate this time the head-on position. Try and keep the core nice and low. It doesn't have to be a big rotation, just making sure you do definitely rotate that hip. And ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and away we go. Just a small rotation. Remember, we're doing this for 60 seconds. Just keeping that core tense. Got 30 seconds to go. Last 10 seconds. And take a break. Alright, good work. Just stretch those shoulders out a little bit while we're doing that. Got a 30-second rest. And we have got probably around about another 2 exercises to go. We'll do a nice little cool down for the core. Make sure you work properly and you stretch out. So we're nearly there, guys. Like I said, hang in there, not much more to go. Try your best as always for a Friday night. And the next exercise we're going to do is mountain climbers. Doing cardio work for 60 seconds, okay? Alright, last time today though, so hang in there. Everyone ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. So let's drive those knees up and in. If you want to, you can do alternate ones. So just twist into the side. Got 30 seconds to go. Last 10 seconds. And take a rest. Alright, 30 seconds rest. We've got one more exercise to go, and we're starting to do a bit of a cool down for 5 minutes, okay? So this is going to be the last exercise now. We're going to stretch out a bit of your obliques, the core, nice and easy. So with this one we're finishing off with the knee bent windscreen wipers. So it's fantastic for the back. Good way to start the cool down. Nice bit of stretching. And you get your breath back as well. Okay, so we're going to start those in 5 seconds. Remember, just line on your back. Hands down to the side. Knees up. And just rotate down each side. 60 seconds. Last exercise of the day. Just a nice stretch in your obliques and your abs. "30 seconds to go." And rest up. Okay, excellent work. So we'll just take a bit of a breather for 30 seconds. Grab yourself some water if you've got some. Let your heart rate drop a little bit. And we're going to finish off today doing a nice stretch down for about 5 minutes, just to stretch out the body. Let your energy come out. Let your core start to smooth out. Get the blood flow back into it. Let the heart rate drop down. And we'll just generally get rid of some lactic acid out of the muscles. Alright, so when you're ready, just find that position on the floor again, on your towel, on your mat. And to start off with, just going to lie down nice and flat on the floor. Just relax, nice and easy. Try to let everything go limp. And then from this position, all I want you to do is to bring your right leg up in the air, keeping the shoulders and hands on the floor. Just let that rotate over. If you find that quite challenging, what you can do is just bend the knee slightly and just keep it in the bent position and just let it go down as far as it naturally can. Don't try to force it, just let it come down until it stops. You might not always get to the floor, but just see how it goes. I'm going to hold this for 10 seconds. So just stretch out your back there, piriformis and your glutes. And then bring that leg back over. And we're going to do the same again on the other side. So lift that leg up, let it rotate over. Keeping the shoulders on the floor. Should really good stretch all through just your lower back area, through your glutes. It's all muscle group ties in. We'll hold this another 5 seconds. Okay, good work. In that position, I just want you to come up to a seated position. Just up and nice and easy. Okay. Just bring that one leg in. Keep the other leg extended out. But just lean slightly forward. We have done a bit of work on the hamstrings, so we just stretch out the lower back on the hamstrings a little bit more. And again, reach over, grab your toe, or just grab your chin. Good. And then we'll swap that out to the other leg. Bring the other leg in. Just tuck it in as far as you can. Bring it right in. Lean up. Grab the toe of the shin. Alright, from there, you're going to turn around onto your knees onto the mat. And the first exercise I want you to do is you're going to lie down nice and flat on the mat. Put your hands just under your shoulders and keeping your hips on the floor. Just gently push up. Just at your own pace. To see how far you come up. Just stretch out the core a little bit there. And again, we'll hold for 10 seconds. And then from that position, all we're going to do is bring the hands back a little bit, push up from the hands, drop back, and we're going to just sit on our knees there, place your head down, just going to stretch out that lower back area. And then from that position, come up to all fours, and we're going to do a bit of a cat stretch and a cow stretch, okay? So we're going to bring it up, suck in the belly. And then we're going to push the hips and the butt out and the head up into a nice catch stretch there. Okay, excellent work. So from there, just gradually stand up. Take your time as you're standing up, okay? Alright, and we're going to do a couple more to finish off with. Just placing your hands on your hips. What I want you to do is just do nice big circles to the right hand side. Just need to do about 3 or 4. Taking in some nice big breaths in, nice big breaths out as you're doing this. Just letting the heart rate drop naturally. There we go, the same again. To the right hand side or left hand side. Whichever way you're doing it. My right, your left. Okay, good work. So now what I want you to do is insert your fingers. Place your hands forward. Keep the back nice straight. Keep the hands in the same position. And just leaning slightly forward there. Now this should feel a stretch all down the posterior chain of the back and the legs. Okay, from that position, I want you to stand upright. Reach towards the ceiling, have a nice big breath in. Nice big breath out. Take one hand down behind the back. Gently push the head backwards and at the same time, just push the elbow down. So it's a bit of a stretch. All down the side there. Tricep. Lower back, upper back. Alright, we're going to swap positions to the other side. Okay, good work. So one final stretch today. We're just going to do some shoulder rotations. Hope everyone's feeling great today. Hope you enjoyed the workouts, guys. Good to see you on a Friday. And of course, our next class is going to be Box Fit with Mike at 10 a.m. on Saturday. So 10 a.m. tomorrow. Just get yourself ready. it's going to be a great class with Mike doing you. So a nice bit of boxing. And with that, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe with the COVID. And